Okay, folks, something that's got money fuckery all written over it. It's something I bought cheaply, because it's so hard to afford things that are expensive, even though they typically last longer. But this one's a piece of shit and really let me down last weekend. And my NDIS worker, who had to do without and had to make do, well, because we couldn't, this fucking broke in an inconvenient time, just fucked up. So I'm really angry at the company that made this. Fucking shit. And what are we going to do with it? It's going to end up in fucking landfill. And I'm not rich. So, when things break, that's a real problem. Okay, let's see what this broken fucking thing is. It is a can opener. This is a brand called Mint. Don't buy it. And this is where it's broken off, and these are the pieces that just fell off. So that's our money fucked can opener. We're going to utilise this as a demo piece. And we're going to fucking have a go at Mint, the company, or whatever. I don't know, Mint is probably not the actual name of the company, but it's just the name, and it's just a piece of shit. And yeah, I was hoping this wouldn't happen. I was hoping it was going to be good value for money, because occasionally you do get good things in life, but often they don't live up to what you want them to. And basically, this one's just another example of money fuckery. So I'm going to turn this piece of money fuckery into a work of art. So hopefully this will turn out looking nice, looking like something interesting, even though it's a piece of shit made to make money, and that's it. Not made to service the end user. I don't know if I'm going to put a sheet of paper behind it. But basically, you just get the feeling everything's about the love of money. And whoever put this one together needs a slow clap and a fucking, clever at fucking people over with the money. So I just bought myself another Magic can. It cost a lot of money compared with this, but surely if you keep breaking these all the time, it's going to cost more in the long run. That looks really quite interesting. I think we've got it looking quite good. But it's all about money. Everything's about money these days, and everyone's just trying to compete and fight for every available red cent that they can get their hands on. And really, it's just so destructive to our environment, and so destructive. And it's really like people can't afford to keep buying things all the time. This photocopier, for example, isn't going to last. It's going to be this photocopier is nearly 5 years old, and it's reaching the end of its useful life, and that's a lot more destructive than a fucking can opener. This is a piece of huge amount of e-waste and chemical waste and shit, and it's just a huge piece for a landfill. So folks, I really lost faith in the world, folks. I really don't trust anything. Everything's all about money. Everything's about fucking up the environment for the sake of money, for the sake of shit. You just can't win. And little people like me who don't have much money, we're the losers. We're the fucking losers. We're the ones that have to drown in all this, all this expensive shit, or if we're trying to buy cheap like this, we end up fucking having to go back to a more expensive brand like Magic Can, and even the Magic Can didn't last as long as I was hoping. It broke. It didn't actually physically break like this, but it became blunt. I think it just became blunt over time. But it should have these things should last at least 40 years, not fucking 5 years, like this damn photocopier should last 60 years. So, I wish I could redesign the photocopier. I wish I could do something to make a difference in this world. But the people who designed this fucking stupid. I was expecting the handle to break. I was expecting the fucking plastic on the handle to break, but I wasn't expecting this. So, but this is just a piece of shit, you know, folks. Just a piece of money fucked dumb shit. And whoever's behind this company, fuck you. So yeah. So whoever did this deserves a good kick to the curb. And that's come up looking quite interesting, this piece of shit. I do think we could do maybe a switcheroo. I'm going to do a switcheroo, folks. To make this look even more interesting as a money-fucked piece of shit. I had a feeling this was going to be too good to be true. That it was going to work, that it was going to last. I had it for a couple of months, a few months, I don't know. I got this from Woolworths, incidentally. Anyway, that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.